Now, this is very important. You have already watched other videos before, and I believe that you've been able to benefit a lot from my videos. They are very short, brief, and able to prepare you in your journey in content creation. It's essential for you to know that if you do not plan your content prior to production, then you're actually destined to lose a lot. You have to come up with ideas, ideation stage, where you're thinking about what to actually write about, what to talk about, what to visual, the visualization aspect, what kind of emotions are you trying to evoke in your content, right? So you need to think about that before you even start creating your content. Ideation. Think of an idea, and an idea is incomplete if it is missing conjunctions, right? An idea is not this kind of a statement where you're saying that I want to make a video about a supermarket. Which kind of supermarket? Explain it. I want to make a video about a supermarket that is located somewhere, and this supermarket is unique because it has this kind of features. And furthermore, if you expand that kind of idea, it makes it easy for you to actually visualize the type of audience you're targeting, the types of emotion you intend to evoke. So ideation is important. That is number one. If you lack ideas, I suggest you think about those ideas before you even think about what equipment you're going to be using, because equipment comes in later after you have already thought of ideas. First stage is ideation. Think of what stories you want to talk about. Who are your target audience? Who are you targeting with these stories? And I'm going to talk about target audience in a separate video. In this one, I'm just going to highlight it. A target audience needs to be very specific. There's nobody in this world who creates content for everybody, right? There is no even people who are selling products, nobody who has a factory that manufactures products for everybody. Nobody, you need to define your customers. You need to define the people that you're targeting with the messages that you're creating, content that you're creating, products that you're creating, right? This is very essential for content creators, because if you do not define your audience before you start creating those videos or those posts, then you are lacking a direction and focus on who to actually be directing those content to. So content creation is essential. You need to have ideas. You need to be able to define your target audience. The other thing is look at the structure. The structure, other people call it format. What structure are you following? And I'm going to talk about structure in a different video. But today, a structure is a format that defines what kind of content you're going to be creating, right? It shows you what stylistic features you are trying to employ into your content. Are you using satire like comedy? Are you using drama? Are you using testimonials? Are you using interviews? Those are formats. What structures are you trying to deploy in your content? So you need to be able, like this one is a testimonial. I'm just telling you information that I already do every single day because I create content, meaning that I'm telling you information from a credible source. I'm telling you something that when you put it in practice, then you're going to actually improve your skills, right? So know the structure they're going to be using, structure or format they're going to be using in your content. And I'm going to expand this in a detailed video later. But just know that you need to have an idea. And an idea is incomplete without fully being expanded, right? Know your target audience, and you need to define specific target audience in terms of their likes, in terms of their emotional appealings, in terms of what, their locations, in terms of their gender, age. Those, you need to know that this is my clientele that I'm going to be focusing on promoting certain content to, right? And this is very essential for people who are doing the digital marketing and marketing for products for businesses. You need to be able to define your audience properly. Ideation is a process that involves multiple processes, right? So you can be able to get sources of stories from newspapers, from local journals, from TV, from different activities that are actually taking place. You can, just by asking people what is trending, you can see what is trending online. You can get some ideas on better ways to approach certain stories. Another thing is to improve on what is already being talked about, because some people can create stories, but those stories are biased to a certain direction. So you can come up with the other side of the story. That is also improving on somebody's ideas, right? So you can look at ideas in different spectrums that you want to approach it, right? So you can go direct to the story itself, focus on it the way you want, eat it the way you want, create it the way you want, and then give it to the people. Or you can improve on somebody's ideas. So that is ideation. Just think about something, write it down. This is a story about so and so who did this and this, and these are the challenges that they are facing, and I would like to know why this and this and this happened. So write it in a prose format, and then after you do that, now go to the target audience. Map your target audience. Know who are you targeting with this story. Maybe the story is about changing some behavior, behavior change. People are thieves in the community, and you want to change the behavior of thievery. You want people to be good people. You want people to be sane. So you have to look for how other communities which are safe and secure, and there are no thieves in that community, tell a story about somebody from that community who is actually, going to motivate young people from this community that is full of thieves to think of a better world that is safer without thieves, right? That's a very funny idea, but just think about something out of the box and then write it down. Focus on your audience. Create that content that I believe people will love it, just like the way you're loving these tutorials that I'm making for you. If you like it, just know that the next video is about scripting. It's essential. You cannot create content without scripting, and I suggest you stick around for that video. Click on the next video.